Welcome back to the PodSacPodcast. It's your boys, the PodSac crew. We're here to talk about anime gaming news.
Yes, welcome back to another episode of the PodSacPodcast. We got Andre, we got Coop.
Yes, sir.
Sheldon's in the house.
Yes, sir.
The OG boys are back.
Yes, sir.
OG boys are
It's
back.
the sack.
I was literally about to say it's the sack.
If anybody wonders what the sack is,
If
it's
you know,
Sheldon,
you know.
Andre, Cooper.
But if you know,
SAC.
you know.
You know.
Yeah.
If you were here day one, you know.
It's
you
true.
know, you know.
It's true.
Anyways, got some topics today. A little Nintendo Direct happened
Yes, sir.
on the 12th.
Yep.
Hour long.
We watched it at 2 times speed and it still felt slow.
It still felt slow.
That's crazy.
I watched and recorded the whole thing. Tell me about slow. Tell me about slow.
Bro, 2 times.
It didn't. Okay, we'll get into it in a second. Let me just get through what we got to get through. We're giving reviews on the Demon Slayer Infinity Arc movie, part 1. Non-spoiler reviews.
We did see it.
Non-spoiler
We did
reviews.
see it.
And then, of course...
Eyes and dice.
and, of course, anime reviews.
Yes.
Anime reviews. But
thought it was-
first,
Or Hime.
answers for Andre.
Yes, sir.
Hit it, Coop.
Got a question, don't delay. It's answers for Andre.
Yes, sir. So, today's question, super simple, super easy. If you could take a vacation or for a week just live in any gaming universe, where would you go?
Ooh,
Where would you
he
go?
asked me this question like a few days ago, and I still haven't thought of an answer yet.
There's no way.
It's hard.
No, I did. And he's like, oh.
That's a really good question,
Yeah.
dude. I like that question.
Yeah, so me personally, I would either do Mario Odyssey because then I could just fly around, or Super Mario Sunshine and then just chill on the beach, man. Eat some fruit.
Damn. Okay.
That's a really good question. I would say
Just like either live for a week or vacation.
this is a hard, tough question you've posed because there's so many. Now I'm listing through all the video games I've played, and I'm like,
Can it be like a specific place in a video game?
yeah, because it depends on
Or
just
just a video game?
do I get to be one of the characters in the video game or have powers?
I'm
like
okay
the
with being an
characters?
NPC. I'm okay with being an NPC.
Yeah?
Swear to God.
Yeah, let's just go any, like, if you were to say I would
No,
love...
I think your question is still valid. You don't have to change it.
Yeah,
You don't have to-
No, but no,
He's
like-
just elaborating on it.
Yeah, to like what you said, it's the video game. So you could go anywhere in the game. Anywhere that you've played the game and you've gone.
Okay.
And let's go not a character, just like yourself. But like there's like no bad guys, like the world's not ending. You're just like gonna hop through the screen and just go hang out. You know? Maybe go hang out with your favorite NPC or the favorite main character.
Ooh, I think I would. It's so hard because
If you say handsome Jack,
if I was gonna say like let's say God of War, I'd be dead. Like the gods would have smited me.
Yeah.
Like I would. There's no way I could be in that game. And I'm just like,
but you could say that you're just gonna go, you know, hang out with Kratos in the trash, chop some trees, live life in the cabin, you know.
it'd be pretty cool to see Kratos and see his chaos blades.
You'd be
I
like,
won't lie.
Cooper, come here.
But I think I would want more of an RPG, something that I could like level up.
Fair,
in.
completely fair. Yeah,
It's wet here.
wet.
Sheldon had his first piss on camera. He pissed himself.
Doesn't
That's
smell, though.
amazing.
Did you spill something here?
No. Was it my water bottle?
Oh, that makes sense.
Might have been a little bit
That
of water
makes sense.
leaking out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyways, what did you say?
No.
Do you want to go get you the
No.
towel? Okay, cool. Okay.
I was just saying it would have to be an RPG, something where like I could.
Yes, I agree. It would have to be an RPG
because
for sure.
an RPG is just the most fun part of gaming, and it's so hard to
I
say.
didn't expect this to like stumble both of you.
I'm gonna
It was
say
literally just like I was like, oh, this is like,
I'm gonna say the world of Final Fantasy 14.
okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
they have a lot of really pretty places.
Do you have a specific place you would go to,
From Heaven's Ward, Ishgard.
and then just
It's the snowy city in the mountains where they fight the dragons.
Oh,
And you
cool.
can just link up as a dragoon to fight the dragons.
okay?
I'd be in if they're like, hey, we're going to war. Dragons are. I'm like, my time has come. Suit up.
You check into the hotel. Here's your armor. Here's your suit. Here's the key. Have a good day.
Sweet.
You're like, cool.
I'm
Thanks.
in. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm going back to our roots. Destiny 2, baby.
Wow.
I want to go to the tower and become a guardian, and I want to fly around and kill space monsters. That would be so sick, dude.
That'd be cool.
What planet would you like go to first?
Which planet?
Yeah.
It
Like, let's say you get to the hangar, you know, you've got it like your old kit, you've met the Vanguard. Which planet would you be like, I'm going there first because I can?
Ooh, that's so hard.
I definitely wouldn't be at the moon.
No,
oh God, I would not go to the moon.
I've invested.
I wouldn't want to go to Europa. Like, I wouldn't want to go to most of the planets.
Europa would suck, dude.
Yeah,
it's just
for sure.
snow. It's just snow. There's nothing out there.
Snow and chasms.
Yeah.
Fall into.
Yeah.
You know, where was the Whisper mission?
Oh, Whisper of the Worm?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was on
God.
it got removed. I mean, the planet got removed, so I completely forgot what the name of
I
it
think
was.
Mars.
I want to say
No,
Venus.
I might have been Venus. I think it was Venus. He's right.
Yeah.
I think I would go to Venus. Because Venus had all those cool like alien structures everywhere and always had like cool rotating like
That's
events
true.
happening.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
The Whisper mission was there, so that I just thought the architecture of that place was pretty cool with all the Vex stuff everywhere.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
Speaking of
probably my first.
Destiny, the Renegades are dropping soon.
Oh my goodness!
The
No,
gameplay for the lightsabers looks sick.
Have you guys seen it?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
I will say.
I got a little taste of the meth. Now I want more.
Okay, I will say I thought it was very cool of them to actually collab with Lucasfilm's games.
I think they learned a lot from Lucasfilms.
Yes.
I think they did.
Like from all the my biggest thing that I told like the guy that I edit for. I said that was so hard.
No.
Anyone can really copy Star Wars, but what I think I appreciate the most is the sounds. Is they got like accurate sounds of the blasters, of like the lightsaber, the walkers, and I'm like the fact that Bungie went into that much like respect and like in depth. I'm like I appreciate it. So
Yeah, I don't think they could have done that without Lucas Studios.
no,
Not at all.
no. I did see someone, and like you might get this, and same with you, Cooper. I saw someone in the comments being like, "Oh my god, you know, the guns having to like overheat is kind of stupid." I'm like, well, that's how blasters work in Star Wars. I'm like, no one ever reloads a blaster in Star Wars.
They cool
You just
down.
you shoot and then it overheats. So
It kind of makes sense. I mean, it's a cool mechanic. Like a lot of games in the looter shooter category have like created
overheating guns.
Yeah. It's a very common trope, so I don't understand why it would be a problem in there. I mean, it was beam rifles, or what was it? Trace rifles. They also had kind of like an overheating mechanic.
And there was nothing more annoying than when you were about to scope in and it's like, and it's overheating. Like, damn it, I have to wait.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's not like, I don't know. It's cool. It is what it is. I'm not going to get back into it because I know it's like I'm basically an addict.
Dude.
And-
Star Wars, I was like, fuck, man.
No.
It's so tempting.
I know. And then like the ship, they have the X-Wing and stuff. I was like, fuck, man.
Okay, so yeah, what else we got to talk about
Well,
today?
Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo
Direct happened.
Yes, it
and
did.
my God, what a slog. That was the slowest. The pace was terrible.
So the first,
Not even just the pace was terrible. Every game was the same as a game that had been released. Like they were either remakes or just redos of other games.
the first half was the Mario 40th anniversary.
And what do we get?
We got the announcement for the new movie.
We got the movie.
So that was cool. We got what people are calling an overpriced package for Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which I checked here. Each game alone is $54.99, but for the pack it's $99.99. So like essentially is buying the pack like you save, or is it cheaper to like buy like the pack?
Yeah, I guess by $10.
Yeah.
I'll wait for a sale.
I
don't
don't even think the game, like why buy remakes for $80? Like we're way past this at this point. We're paying $100 now for remakes.
I've got a list of all the games that are new, okay, to the Switch 2. That's coming. So Metroid Prime 4.
4 games.
We got a date.
Okay, yes, December 4th.
December 4th. Yes.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which is Switch 2 only, coming out 2026. Mario Tennis Fever, which is Switch 2 only, no date. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Switch 2. Kirby Air Riders, Pokemon Pokopia, and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
What about Pokemon Legends?
And Pokemon Legends.
That's DLC. That is fucking good.
Oh, is Pokemon Legends DLC?
No, Donkey Kong is.
Donkey Kong is. Yeah.
It's DK Isle plus Emerald Rush.
Yeah.
That is
So technically 8 new standalones for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of them we've seen before, like kind of just redoing the same thing, right? But a few that are new.
Mm-hmm.
A few that are new.
How are we feeling? Is there any highlights for anyone here?
Well, me myself, there was a lot of informational. Like this personally was a very like good emphasis on the good informational direct
On
like games that were like TBA next year and like the last couple months of this year following suit.
Sure.
We got dates, we got a couple other things. What I would rate this direct overall, like a hard C. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, most of these games.
And that's the general consensus I've seen online is everyone's like, yeah, I'd give it just like a C and call it a day.
But were there any games that stood out to you? Like what? Like a couple games that you
is
were
there any
looking
game
forward
that
to?
you were looking forward to on this direct? Like for realsies. Like, are you
No, I know. I'm
gonna go and buy any of these
Man,
games?
if he's got to think about it, he's not excited.
He's
for it.
not buying a single one.
I'll
I
be
know
honest,
it.
at the end of the day, there was nothing I walked away from and went, I need to play this because
And
a
the
lot of
Nintendo
them
fanboy saw that there's nothing here.
because a lot of them were just dates that I'm like, cool, I need to know when this game comes out. It comes out here. Okay, cool.
So as a Nintendo fan, you weren't excited for any of the games.
I mean, at the end of the day, not entirely.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing new. All these games.
I mean, okay,
Kirby Air Riders
maybe
is just
Hades 2.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's not even a
That's a maybe.
Maybe.
It's a maybe on
What, okay,
Hades
what
2.
about you?
Like the Pokopia game, kind of. I don't
If you
know.
saw
but
Ditto
like,
turn into a human, you were like, yo, I'm a Pokemon that enslaves other Pokemon?
yeah,
Sick, bro.
dude, I was so hyped. I was like, dude,
I have something to say about that.
Okay,
Pokopia?
go for it.
Yeah.
it's just Animal Crossing.
No, I know, but it's so Nintendo wants to be the bully on the high school and patent everything.
Oh yes,
Yet Pokopia is taking a lot of elements from everything else and using it.
Well, I mean, it's just taking elements from. It's just an Animal Crossing sim. That's it. It's a Pokemon.
Do you
Animal
guys
Crossing
feel like
sim.
there's a lot of like Animal Crossing sims? Like
There was like
knockoffs?
3 Animal Crossing sims
this entire thing, that
Not
don't-
even just that. Hold on, Kirby Air Riders is just a Mario Kart sim.
Yeah, it's just a skin.
Right?
It's just a skin Mario Kart.
What else do we have? We have Mario Tennis Fever, which is just a new iteration on
Mario Tennis.
Mario Tennis. Which who the hell plays Mario Tennis? We got Fire
I do.
Emblem.
Hey, I'm a Fire Emblem fan.
Fire Emblem's fine.
I like it.
Fire Emblem was
He
fine
doesn't want
because
to get into it with me. That's why he's saying
no. Fire Emblem's fine. The only reason I give Fire Emblem a pass is because
Three Houses or Engage?
Engage.
it actually
just-
was the only
Neither.
game that was like
Oh, well, because people are saying this one might be a sequel to Three Houses.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Sorry, I mean,
Fire Emblem's also a long running history of.
it's also a niche group.
It's a niche group. They're not targeting like a big fan base.
Yeah.
Then we have Metroid Prime 4.
That's the only other one that I think
Which
was
is
good
like-
for the
This was
first party.
Probably like one of my highlights, only because I'm like, now I know when it comes out. Cool.
You buying it?
I am. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There's your standout.
Yeah.
There's your standout.
Yeah.
We had maybe 1 or 2 games that were cool.
Yeah, and the other one for me was Power Wash Simulator 2.
I thought about
Right?
you the entire time.
I know you
Power Wash
did.
Simulator
I'm
2.
so
And now that
excited.
it's co-op, I'm high key tempted to buy it so we can play.
Well, here's the thing. It's not a Switch 2 exclusive, so I'm definitely buying it on my PlayStation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to buy it. And then Monster Hunter Stories 3, which is also not a Switch exclusive.
I want to buy that too.
Yeah, it's going to be on everything else. Like, there was more third-party games than there was Nintendo games.
I will say it's cool that the Switch
And they
2.
weren't exclusive third-party, games for the Switch 2.
No, it's cool that the Switch 2 is getting Resident Evil Requiem and 7 and 8. Cool. I would rather play it on a PS5,
Yeah.
but it's still cool that it's that you can take that genre portable now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's cool.
Absolutely.
I'm also gonna get, pardon me, I would like to get Final Fantasy 7 that is coming out on the Switch 2.
That's just the remake. That's the first part.
That's the first part.
No, I know, but like I still really enjoyed it, and apparently it
So
does.
you're going to buy it again?
That's what I said. Like, I would like to. I don't know if I am.
I don't think you should.
Dude, hold on. No. That's all he does. He just buys games he's already played. Remember Cyberpunk? He already played it. He just bought it again. Final Fantasy, he's already played it, but he's going to buy it again. He's just buying remakes for the same thing for the new console. That's it.
You're the Skyrim user.
You really are.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll wear that badge.
King of Skyrim.
Yeah, honestly, this direct was not for me. I think it was
me and Coop watched it at 2 times speed, and it just still felt like it took forever to get through.
Nothing new.
It was kind of like their presentations suck. Like they don't know how to market their presentations.
Yeah, their presentations.
It's kind of
really
sad,
suck, dude.
They need to hire somebody.
They need to. The best of both worlds would be if you took Gamescom and you merged it with whatever the hell we just saw with Nintendo, because Gamescom was too much. This was nothing. That's how I feel. This was nothing.
Gamescom was like a 2-week thing, I think, and every day was like information overload to the point where like I couldn't keep up with content. I'm like, I don't stop. Let me post things.
Let me think.
Literally, yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
so, like again, the general consensus online, people either like, yeah, it was okay, or like, yeah, like a C. But informational, everyone's like, this was good because now we know things are like when and where.
Right.
So
right. Yeah. So that was Nintendo Direct. It was kind of meh. I think we all agree that I'm with you. I'm giving it like a C minus.
yeah, C minus. I mean,
You just barely get a passing grade, Nintendo.
yeah.
Scummy ass.
I don't even think they get a passing grade. The third party titles give them the passing grade. What they actually put out in terms of their content is lackluster at best. It's an F.
Nice. I like it.
It is.
I like where you're at with this.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. We went and watched Demon Slayer on the early showing at 10:25 at night, and it was
Early.
I kind of wish we watched it at an earlier time.
Oh man, it was so dude, we got home at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
I was cooked.
Yeah.
I was cooked.
Yeah.
I
Even
really,
at that point, I didn't get to sleep till like 3:30.
I didn't fall asleep until like 2:30 or something.
Oh, I slammed into bed so hard and I forgot everything.
I woke up at like 5:45, 6, and I was like,
Gross.
I gotta get ready and get to work.
Oh, I wanted to wake up the next day and watch the direct, but I'm like, I don't want to sit there like live streaming it and just be like the entire time. So I'm like, I'm just gonna.
Can you imagine just watching it on live stream?
Yeah. So like, I think I woke up around like 8:30. I didn't check my phone. I didn't check any socials. I took the kids to school. I came home and I basically recorded it and said, I haven't seen anything. So you're going to see me see it for the first time.
So how are we feeling about this movie? We're gonna do a spoiler-free run on this guy. We're not gonna be going into anything that happens in the film.
Inosuke's dead.
But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on everything, because we obviously talked about IGN giving it a 6 out of 10. We talked about we've talked about that earlier, and I don't necessarily agree with them on their take. I don't necessarily think it was a pacing thing. I think it was more.
I think it was more of a pacing thing near the end.
Sure. Yeah. I said this. Prior to there is a big flashback at the tail end of the movie, and I wish they had split that and put that a little earlier. So maybe I could have had some more time to grow with this character.
Right.
But just having a full backstory on the tail end of the movie just kind of felt like I don't need this for this character. Like at this point, this character is done. And I get it. It's an anime thing. We get the backstories. But if they had split it up a little bit, maybe gave me time to learn about this character slowly through that backstory, and then gave me the latter half of it to learn the last half of the story.
Right.
I think I would have appreciated it a bit more.
Right. So I just want to give the criticisms that IGN gave this movie, which some I'm kind of like, I'm kind of on point with where it's at. Okay. So they said horrendous pacing. The review describes the pacing in the movie as very problematic. So it just like they said it felt choppy. Okay. Overuse of flashbacks. They like to interrupt the momentum of battles or action sequences, making the flow choppy, which is part of their pacing. And clearly it is incomplete. Well, but we knew this. Part of the complaint is that as the first part of the trilogy, it doesn't give a satisfying standalone narrative. It starts and ends in ways that feels like pieces of a larger whole rather than a full movie by itself.
Interesting.
Well, and when you think about it, think about Lord of the Rings, think about The Matrix.
I've never seen them.
Rush Hour.
Never seen it.
Right? They felt like complete movies, even though they were a part of a trilogy set.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The way
even like Lord of the Rings, when they did like the Fellowship, the Two Towers,
The Hobbit.
So the pacing for this, I
Did
don't
that
know.
hurt a bit?
I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed right
fuck
off right off the bat, but like each segment is split into about 15 to 20 minute segments, which is episodic time. This is going to be split into an 8 or 9 episode series.
Honestly, they said it was just going to be movies, and I have this crazy feeling they are going to break it down into episodes later down the road.
If you watched I was watching it and realizing as the fights were going on, because it just internally, I have clocked what an episode of anime goes for, right? So I'd watch these fights and I'd be like, wait, this is too close to being an episode's time. Yeah. I'm like, they're splitting this episodically 100%. And that's where the pacing issue that IGN's talking about comes from.
Yeah.
Is that episodic timer where they have the 15-minute chunks, right? With a little bit of backstory in between them. And I could definitely see that happening. But I don't know, everything that was in it didn't feel like the information I was getting was stale. Everything I was getting was new. It was all new content. This is not flashbacks to things we've seen. These are flashbacks of backstory of brand new backstory being given for characters, right?
Right.
So for me, I wouldn't necessarily think it's a pacing thing. I thought it was more of a story structure thing. I do think that we could have shrunk it down maybe 10 or 20 minutes, but hey, it was a long ass movie and I was tired. So
it was. I mean, I think I feel like that kind of plays a part of it.
100%.
Because we watched it so late. So some things might feel like it was dragging on for too long. I feel like if we watched it at the 7 o'clock showing, we probably would have felt different about it.
Yeah.
We probably would have felt different about it. So next time when part 2 comes out, I'm going to try to make sure I'm on top of it.
Yeah.
And get those tickets for an early showing.
Andre, how did you feel about it? Spoiler free, obviously. So
let's see. How can I explain this? I went into it very I can't wait. And then I came out and I was like, that was good. It was okay.
Yeah, fair. That's kind of how it was. I kind of felt the same way, to be honest.
Fair.
You go in and
because from all the reviews I heard, oh my god, Ufotable, they're not human. They've done the impossible.
I will say Ufotable threw on 30,000 walks and pans and just lit them all on fire and they started cooking. Dude, that's what it felt like. The animation was amazing. I would in every frame, every action sequence, there definitely was not a drop in the quality of animation or any sort of frame rate hiccups through the fluidity of the action and the choreography.
Most of the movie can be summarized as some of the most pretty animation I've ever seen in ever.
Now I want to see them do an anime that actually has good story.
Yeah, because
good story, good pacing.
One thing, we shouldn't even talk about it, but it's such a dumb thing is how the main antagonist goes about getting
Muzan Kibitsuji.
No, not Muzan. The main of this, which is Akaza.
What do you mean? No, it wasn't just Akaza. There was multiple main antagonists.
No, there was, but we had the majority of screen time was Akaza. It was. We had a whole backstory, brother.
We said spoiler free.
Okay, I'm trying to keep it spoiler free, but we had a whole backstory. I mean, for most people,
keep to his own regulations.
Yeah, because you're making me, you're trying to check me, and I already know that most of this movie is based on that, right? He's the main antagonist, right? We get a little bit of backstory, that kind of thing. But I mean,
Infinity Castle is the main antagonist.
Okay, yeah, in the whole story,
big brain.
But I wanted to ask how that fight ended. Were you guys happy with it?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah?
How it ended?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I can't get into it because
It
it is
kind of
spoilers,
reminded me
but
of the Gyotaro fight.
kind of.
That's
But
exactly how I think about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but my only thing is, it's
And I
like,
feel like saying that even is kind of like a bit much.
yeah. It's so hard to do spoiler free
Oh,
without
yeah.
anything, but
Well, I mean, people can think what they want
No,
to
they
think,
can.
but they still
Yeah.
have to watch it.
exactly.
You know,
exactly.
like just because I say it's like the Gyotaro fight, that what elements about it is, I'm not gonna say, but
Yep.
it reminded me of the
I
Gyotaro
will
fight.
say that person's backstory is like out of everyone in the
Oh, it was
shows
great.
is my favorite.
It was great. It was a great
It
backstory.
is so
I think
like
it was
you feel such
It's
emotion.
right up there with the Gyotaro and
Yeah.
Daki backstory.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really well done. Overall feelings. What are we feeling? What are we giving this? I'm pretty firm with what
I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I give that a 10.
I give it a solid 8.
Not
Like
a 10 out of 10, not at all.
Not a
Because
10.
again, like the story is not the strongest. But they do a pretty good job in giving individual
yeah.
stories.
I feel like for us, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but just the amount of anime we've watched, the amount of animation studios, for an anime to have 10 out of 10, that goalpost is so far.
yes.
Oh, it's
It is
so
so-
hard,
With
dude.
how much
So far.
with what we've reviewed from like day one up to like now,
yeah.
like I feel like our standards have definitely risen in what we're looking for. In
I
terms
think
of
from
anime.
starting like this,
Mm.
me personally, like I look at anime more in like on a bigger scope because it's not just like the show. There's like pacing, lore, the world building, animation. Like it's a culmination
Yes.
of everything.
Yeah.
And I think like before this, I was just like, cool, 10.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. That's exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
exactly
I
how
don't
it
know.
is. No, you
I can't add any more to what
you
said.
summarized it really well.
Yeah.
I was literally
Thank you.
thinking
Thank
exactly
you.
the words you were speaking.
Yeah.
After going through all these animes, we have a bar and we know what. Like every time the bar, there's animes that the bar breaks. Solo
Yeah.
Leveling broke the action anime bar this year.
Yeah.
Like it was insane. It was intense. It was great. It's not a perfect anime. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in terms of action, it was top tier, right?
Yeah.
We had a very top tier anime
Because it doesn't have
in
a
terms of
strong
action.
story.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, and
It's-
really like Jinwoo doesn't really have a lot of character growth.
He doesn't.
You know,
He doesn't. It's very flashy animation.
Well, actually, most
and
of the characters in this anime really don't have a character in the Solo Leveling universe. Don't have character.
yeah.
growth.
And I
Exactly.
said this from day one. The minute his mom came back,
Story's done.
He was like, I'm done.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
It like deflated. And I was like,
'Cause
homie, you are basically a god.
Because the Ant Island arc, he was just like
Jiju?
He let whatever. Yeah, Jeju Island arc. So many people died when he could have saved them.
It's very true.
He knows he could have taken it,
Yeah.
but he chose to let people die.
I understand that he's like, I could die and my mom's back, so I'm good. I get it.
Well, not even just that. I think he just wanted to spend more time with his mom. But
Yeah.
and I understand that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a glaring plot hole. Like,
You had every association be like, help us, please.
Yeah.
the show the
Like, I'm
show
good.
is not a mastercraft. It's a very niche area where it excels is action, right? Like it just
If
it's
you want
so
action
good.
overload, it's a great show.
Yeah.
That's it.
But then
it's
you
nothing
get
but flashy
animes
action.
like Freerun, which doesn't have a whole lot of action.
Nope.
You know, so sometimes it leaves you wanting more.
Very true.
It's like with the
But
battle.
I feel like with Free Run, and even though I've never
Watched
watched it, from hearing about it,
he's never watched.
even
he's
though
never
with
watched
Free Run, I feel like
I'm watching it the second time already.
I feel like you learn to really appreciate those storytelling and lore and world building, and then when there is action, it's like, oh, this is just sprinkled in there.
Me and Jane are watching it. She's watching it for the first time. I'm rewatching it, and it's funny to watch her idea of it because it is a slow story. It's a slow burn. It is not a quick paced anime like Solo where things are just happening, right? It's one of those things that like 4 episodes go by. You've gone on the journey and you've gotten a lot of little things, but it is not fast, right?
No.
And it just takes you on this beautiful, slow trail and this slow journey that just gives you little bits every single time, right?
Yep. But then you get animes like Gachikuta, which we're going to get into right now.
Oh, let's get into
it. Because that anime is so good. So damn good. The choreography and fighting.
Hear me out.
No, the choreography and fighting is like on par, maybe better than Solo Leveling, and you can actually see the fights happening. The storytelling's on par with what Freezer shows off. World building is better than One Piece.
If
I just want the hate from One Piece.
anybody comes at this
You
show,
want the smoke?
I want it. I want it all.
this show is a nearly perfect show because
This show is the smoke.
It's true.
it's not just good in terms of its action, its world building, its animation. All of it is really great. The thing that makes it shine is really the subs. Like,
You mean the dubs?
or the dubs, sorry. The dubs.
English dub.
The dubs
English
are-
dubs is better than the Japanese dubs in Gachikuta.
It's one of those
Eat
shows.
my ass if you disagree.
It's one of those shows where I would more than likely recommend you watch in English over Jap all the time.
It's very rare that even most of the time I'm watching Japanese shows and I don't even really like English that much. It's very rare that I think the English is better because the English VAs actually match the characters and they all have their own unique personas. They feel lively, unlike like subs in other shows where the characters feel flat or just one note. These characters have depth just in not only in their voice, in the portrayal of the character and the how they even speak to each other. It's more with it doesn't feel like it's translated English. It feels like it's
attitude and personality,
fluid slang thrown in there. You know, and like you said, the attitude. It's great. Okay,
the fatitude.
Let's get into this episode.
Like the whole thing shook.
Let's get into the episode. We're on episode 9, of course. Rudo starts off putting his hands in water, scrubbing them down from the curse that's on them. He finishes, and he's also washing his gloves. He walks back into his bedroom. He sees Reo laying there, and she tells him, you should not be awake right now. You need to get to bed.
She was laying there like all playful, kind of just chilling. It was an interesting take.
Yep.
It was an interesting take.
Her hair was down.
She was in shorts, and Andre was like, all right.
Let me clean those bed sheets for you. I'm just gonna take them home.
We end up going into Arca Corvus's office, and the whole gang starts
Still
meeting.
a wild name.
Arca
Still a
Corvus.
wild name.
It's a dope name. We go into his office. He's telling them about the mission he's about to send them on to find the artist of the cleaners, who is in Canvas Town. We also get introduced to Delman, the big ogre dude who's screaming, and Tamsy, the long-haired ponytail dude. Delman starts screaming.
Delman's the hype man.
He's hype man.
He's the hype man.
He
that
just-
dude gets people pumped.
Not only is he the hype man, but he's the height man because this dude's tall as piss.
Oh,
His
he's big as
arms
hell,
are bigger
dude.
than people.
Yeah.
His arms are bigger than I'm pretty sure the table that Arcus Corvus was at.
Oh, 100%. The team ends up heading off on the mission, and they find they're there to they get to Canvas Town to find the artist. They're walking through, noticing all the beautiful art, and that there's a barrier around it. We learn a little bit more lore about Canvas Town.
And why is there a barrier around it?
Because the artist from the cleaners has actually made it. We start learning a little bit more about the town. The team ends up bumping into the mayor.
Well, technically, he's not a part of the cleaners.
Well, he just works with the cleaners to create like I guess their gear.
No.
Which was
So
explained?
they showed off a guy who was in the cleaners building drawing stuff. He makes their outfits.
Yeah.
We learned that Job, the artist,
Is it Joe or
No, Job.
Job.
It's Job.
Joe? Oh,
yeah,
pardon me.
who we only saw for like 2 seconds in like episode 4 or 3 or something like that.
Yep.
Is the person they're going to make them spells to protect them against
The mission that they're going to go
the
on.
environments of the wasteland, essentially.
Mhm.
That's what we're learning.
Yes. And then the team does end up bumping into the mayor of the town, and he ends up telling them that
Don't spoil anything for yourself.
Job is dead. Job's dead, boys.
Yeah, you two were like, what?
That was the craziest
The reaction.
spin.
Okay, listen. The reaction from these two, from a character we only got like 3-4 seconds of, was insane.
Because in
they were
episode-
like, why did he die?
In episode 3, it was basically when homie got into the cleaners and they were having like a party for like his celebration and Job is like, yo, dude, let me paint on the wall and graffiti, and he was just
One question.
Engine's like, yes, Job, and that was it.
Now, Pat said that this guy isn't even in the manga, so he doesn't understand why they introduced him. Now we're about to get into why they introduced him.
Yes. Before that, I did want to ask you guys about Canvas Town and about the world building
Ooh,
so
yes.
far that we've seen.
It's dope.
How are you guys feeling about the world
It's
building?
sick.
Canvas Town is cool.
Canvas Town is very cool.
I like just the
I like
uniqueness.
a city aspect where taggers and graffiti artists can just paint.
Right?
Just paint. Hey man, where can I start? Pick a building, dog.
go, dude.
That's what I
Let
mean.
your
Pick a
creativity
building.
thrive.
Yeah.
The creator of this show of the manga, what's her name? Urana K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
Great job. Give it up.
You
dude.
know what you're doing, man.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what you're doing.
She knows
The
exactly. what she's
storytelling,
doing.
the world building, all
Everything.
amazing.
Everything.
All amazing.
We're learning more about this stuff, and yeah, it's been fantastic. But so
I think.
the mayor ends up telling the team or bringing the team to Job, and they learn a little bit more about his vital instrument, being that it can actually be passed down to a successor. It's very unique in that,
Yes.
and it's the only one of its kind that we know of.
Well, it's hard for me to believe because I'm starting to think his like Rudo's gloves are that
Are the same thing.
yeah, and then that the leader of the Raiders and his jacket,
His jacket.
got to be
So you think they're part of one and the same?
yeah. Well, I mean, you think about
Hers
it.
is part of the Watchmen
Recta
series.
gave Rudo the gloves,
Very true.
gave him the gloves,
Very true.
basically kind of like passing it down to him.
Yeah.
Right? And we're learning that like Job passing down this pen to
Gremlin.
the new character. Yeah,
Remlin Stark.
Yark.
Yark?
It's
Oh.
TY.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, TY. Passing down to her. I've got to believe that those gloves, the jackets were also they're hand-me-downs.
There you go.
They're hand-me-downs.
From the
Mhm.
Watchmen
Right. You don't
series.
you were the older child, so you never got hand-me-downs.
No.
Yeah, you got the first pick of the
Oh,
litter.
okay, that makes sense
Yeah.
then.
I know
Yeah.
what a hand-me-down is, though.
No,
I'm
shut
not
up. No, you
dumb.
don't.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, you don't know what a hand-me-down is.
I didn't know
You got everything first, so shut up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Definitely-
pretty boy.
I didn't know what that was,
Aren't you
actually.
the oldest?
He had to think about it. How did
You're not
you
the oldest?
have to think
You're-
about it?
In your sibling trio?
Nope.
There's somebody older than you? Do you have an older brother, sister?
Technically, yes, but I.
What do you mean what is technically?
I will get into it after. I don't
Okay.
want to do it now.
Okay.
Backlore.
Um,
Andre Lore.
Lord dumb.
so
Yeah,
Remlin,
technically no, but
Gremlin was crying over
I'll tell you
Job's
after.
death, obviously, and then stop,
Sorry.
shut up,
Sorry.
I didn't
Jesus
do anything.
Christ. Shut up. Gremlin realizes that she shouldn't be sad. She ends up taking the vital instrument and straight up just uses
Starts a
it
party.
and starts setting off fireworks. Yeah, she starts a party. That's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
That's it.
So they're gonna be in Graffiti Town for a little bit.
At least the
get
start of
drunk.
next episode.
At
Yeah.
least for I think for at least one more episode, they're gonna
Yeah.
be in Graffiti Town.
Yeah.
So we'll get to explore a little bit more of Graffiti Town, I think.
I think out of everything, out of this show, the combat, the sound, the soundtrack, the lore, the
Characters.
everything about this show is great. But I think my favorite thing that the
The leader of the Cleaners is black.
my man. No, I think I just love the art style.
Yeah.
It
Well,
is
again, she's the disciple of like the creator of Fire Force and Soul Eater,
yeah.
right? So her art style comes from him.
And like it's my favorite thing out of this show is like the grittier art style.
Yeah.
I think I appreciate that along with like a good paired VA for the character.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Absolutely.
And the black people.
What?
Holy shit.
My man, Arcus.
Someone bleep. So, Patrick, please bleep that.
Don't
Just
bleep
bleep.
it.
Bleep
Don't bleep
everything.
it. It's
Bleep
funny.
the whole last
I like
half of
it.
the episode. Okay. So, overall thoughts. What are we rating this?
9 out of 10.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. So,
I think it's a 9 out of 10 unanimous.
Easy.
This is a
9
phenomenal show.
cooters out of 10 cooters.
Oh, just bleep everything we've said.
9 coots out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we get Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8. We got episode 21. This one's labeled Omen, which was kind of cool. I like that name
Love that.
for the episode. But we start off with Kafka training, squadron style tactics from with
Squadron breathing, first form.
yeah, pretty
Mastered
much.
by Isao Shinomiya.
Yep. But he's getting taught by Vice Captain Hoshina. Shinomiya ends up abruptly getting there and gives Kafka his phone. He has been MIA from everyone for the past 2 months.
Yeah, he
after
doesn't
being
turn his
arrested.
phone on at all.
And he gets a FaceTime call after he gets back from Reno
Fishboy and Lava
Haru.
Girl.
Yeah,
But he hung up on Reno.
yeah, he did have to
But he
hang up.
answered Shark Boy's
It's
phone
true.
call.
It's true.
Shark
I love how
Boy
everything-
and Lava Girl.
Ever since I said that's just been his name is Shark.
So he ends up reading all those messages. He gets
Does that
real
mean that
sappy
Ichika
about
was
it.
Lava Girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sick.
We see flashes of Isao inside number 9, and he's explaining how kaijus are evolving
Yeah.
at an an
And
unprecedented
he is
rate.
slowly deteriorating.
Exactly. He is slowly deteriorating over inside of him. He's being consumed by number 9.
So that means when he did get consumed the first time, he was alive.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
This also poses the question
You think about it, it's dark as shit.
because later on in the episode we do see some kaijus, but I wanted to pose the question: what kind of evolutions would you guys like to see in these kaijus coming forth?
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. He wants to see Bulbasaur. He wants to see Bulbasaur.
I want to see a water gun. Fuck it.
No, but I don't know, man. That's hard to say. Because we've seen a whole bunch of kaijus throughout the show.
Yes, I would like to see.
I don't know how.
I'd like
maybe
to see
one
more
with
of a-
wings
yeah.
would be cool. I guess
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say a dragon
A
style.
kaiju that can use other kaijus as weapons.
You're a sword.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You're
No,
a gun.
He just grabs their leg and they become a sword.
You mean just grab them, attach, and blast out of your chest kind of thing?
say if it's two.
Mechazord kaiju.
No, say if there's 2 kaijus and they're on the field and then
yeah, so we could segue into Dandadan.
I'm sorry.
and one of them dies, the other one can walk up to the dead one, rip off something and transform it into like a sword or of the kind. I don't know. I'm just kind
I
of.
literally just said that.
He's just spitballing. Yeah, that's you're just saying what the Defense Force already does,
Yes, but
But a kaiju doing
but a
it.
kaiju doing it.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to see kind of more of a dragon styled one. Yeah, one with
Dragon
wings,
style
like you said.
jutsu.
Yeah, dragon style jutsu. Just because we've seen a lot of big kaijus and a lot of either smaller but interesting, unique styled ones.
But we did see a smaller style kaiju today.
Yes, yeah. What I've said is we've seen those kind of styles. I would like to see.
We saw
one-
a weird looking one as well.
Yeah, more like I said, like a dragon style. Let's get
Jutsu.
some cool dragons going on in this kaiju world.
It would also be scary but cool if other kaijus could do what 9 does in the sense of mimic people.
Ugh.
Because if you just had 4 or 5 of them that could do that, they could, man.
Well, we did see something like that at the end, but I'll save it for later. Because we start seeing kaiju reports
Next time on
popping
Dragon Ball
up
Z.
all over Japan. And the Defense Force is very concerned. We're seeing these weird pictures of the kaijus with reports next to them. It's kind of
Some of them look pretty damn cool.
What was, little side question, what was your favorite looking one?
from
the
that
first
batch.
one.
It's the first one. It's definitely
We
the
both
tendril.
agreed the
Yeah.
first one looked really
The first
cool.
one was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, and the way they introduced them was really cool too, because it was very, it was eerie.
It was.
And it was creepy, and the music made it creepy, man.
The music in that whole segment of all of them was
It
creepy.
felt like a horror film.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
It really. I
I'm
mean,
not gonna lie. The first one was dope. The second one was interesting because how it's just looked like a totem, but with faces.
It's
floating.
the creepy
It's-
one. Yeah.
It's actually, I don't mean to correct, but it's a monolith.
Well, actually, it's
because
Hold
it
on,
says
hold on.
it in the report.
Actually, it's a monolith.
Thank you though. Yeah. The fact that it was a floating monolith with faces. I'm like, what can you do?
Yeah, and the fact that the report said that the train driver saw one smile.
No, it saw this face. All the faces smile at it, and then
very
it flew
eerily.
up.
Yeah, and then it took
Come on,
off.
like that's
nuts.
And then there was one just like running on the streets beside cars, even though he wasn't attacking the cars. People were like, "What the fuck?" They were like, "What the fuck?"
It basically looked like
It was just,
a Titan.
I'll be honest, the kaiju. Yeah, it looked like a Titan, but the kaiju looked like it was having fun just running on the streets.
Yeah.
You can't beat me.
yeah, literally, that's what it was like.
I'm faster than you.
And so,
Yeah.
the defense force is the one who's actually going over these reports and looking at them, and they're seeing a bunch of them, and they're really kind of scared because they don't know what the hell's going on. They just had 14 kaijus just pop up
out of
all
nowhere.
over
Was it 14?
Japan. Yeah, it was 14.
Holy.
And we start seeing them say, okay, we need to put everything into this. So we're utilizing weapons 3, 5, and 7. And that's only pertinent because I wanted to ask you guys who you think is getting 3, 5, and 7. We have a lot of characters without weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Some standouts, obviously.
Off the bat, I think Shark Boy only because
Iharu Furuhashi.
only because now it'll be like him and
Reno.
Ichikawa can like be like, I'm better.
Yep.
They'll like feed off each other in a good way.
Yep.
Gun buddy.
We also have
What the hell?
Haruchi Izumo, who's the green-haired dude.
Yeah.
Aoi Kaguragi, who's the yellow-haired.
Aren't those
dude
two
with the fade.
always competing?
They're always competing.
They are.
Yeah.
And then we have Hakuo Igarashi, who's the blue-haired girl, who's also part of kind of that group who came up. Of those three, who do you think's getting the other
Fucked up first?
remaining two? No, the remaining two weapons.
Is that her? No. Who?
Who was the
She-
blue-haired girl again?
Her name is Hakuo Igarashi. She was part of the ones coming up.
She's dead.
So it's these two.
No, she's-
Yes, those two.
Why
We have
can't I
Shark Boy,
remember her
who's-
face?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Do you think it's so? You think it's gonna be? I mean, off of that, you think it's gonna be the blonde dude, Aoi?
no, I don't
And
think it's
Haruchi.
him. I think because like he's already like
I think Mina's gonna get some shit.
Mina.
Yeah.
Doesn't she already has one?
I want her to have another one.
You can't say anything though.
I want her to have another one. Is crazy. That's true.
I think it's good. I don't think blonde hair dude is gonna get one because he's like intelligent and tough.
Mm-hmm.
I think green hair slick back dude might, and then blue hair girl.
Okay. Very cool. So Hakuo Igarashi and Haruchi Izumo.
Yeah,
is who you think.
just throwing
Very
throwing
cool.
a dart, see where it
Very
lands.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I do think Iharu, the Shark Boy, he's definitely getting it. He's definitely getting one.
Yeah, I mean, like it would.
Mina's tiger.
Mina's
Shut up.
tiger? Are you Mina's tiger having like a
own
weapon? That would be insane, dude.
Shut up! You can't say shit.
I'm not giving spoilers. I'm just throwing random
He's
No,
facts.
just
I know,
throwing- he's
but
just throwing
don't because
random
then
darts.
you'll entice me to like
Think
think.
about it.
Yes.
Okay. We jump back to Kafka training with Hoshina, and he just gets absolutely obliterated.
He seems like he's getting stronger. Seems
Compared to Hoshina,
no, Hoshina like 1-inch punched him.
he just 1-inch punches him like across the room.
Yeah.
He ends up taking a lunch, goes up and finds Mina Ashiro, and she ends up finally giving him like kind of the talk they've
Yeah, because
been meaning to have.
he goes up and he sees her and he goes, "I'm just gonna go eat over here." And she goes, "So where are you going?" And he's like, "Oh, all right, cool. Fuck,
Yep.
I'll go sit
I
down."
guess
then."
we're talking, and she explains.
You can tell it's very awkward.
Yeah. She ends up telling him like, "Hey, I'm still stronger than you.
Don't fuck around.
Don't come at me, bro. You don't have anything on me."
I'm a captain.
Yeah, and and basically just gives him the pep talk he kind of
bad.
needs.
My bad, dog. Sorry, dog.
We then at the end of the episode get Dark Shinomiya, Darkomiya slash
That's
brain,
like I said today.
slash brain kaiju,
So it
killing a bunch of
it
people.
looks like Shinomiya.
Darkikuro.
It's Shinomiya's literally like it's her animation style with black hair and red eyes.
Yeah.
Black Dragon.
And
Red eyes. Black dragon.
and we find and then basically it transforms into that weird brain monster.
And took out like 100 citizens at once.
It just started killing.
So it was one of the kaiju incidents that has been
One of the
reported.
reports.
It looks like a humanoid
And then she screamed really
out of
loud.
her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Literally. She didn't have a mouth. She has a hole.
No, so it looks like her brain's like this, and then
Perfect.
this humanoid body, and then she kind of looks like she's wearing like a ballerina tutu.
Yeah.
And then but like I guess her
Very demonic looking.
her like
Yes.
human form, she looks like her.
They don't even look like monsters. She literally looks like a demon.
Yeah, and then these two guys walk up to her and go, "Hey, you want to get some food?" And she turns around and goes, "Yeah, sure." And then impales like a whole bunch of people.
So how do you guys feel about the episode?
8 out of 10.
I was gonna say 8.5.
Give it
7.5.
7.5.
Fair.
7.5.
I'm giving it a 7.5. I think it's an okay episode. Was what it was.
No, I'm sticking with 8. I'm sticking with 8.
Yeah?
Yep.
Going 7.5.
Yep. There was enough for me to be like,
So everyone
Good
just
lore.
kind of meet in the middle for 8.
yep.
Yes.
Now hold his hand.
Okay. Well, very, very good. Very good. Oh my God.
Oh my
Speaking
God.
of kaijus,
Speaking of kaiju.
Dandadan continued with the fight with their space kaiju.
Yeah, it does. It starts right off where we left off in the last one. Space Kaiju has now grown up and they are freaking out. They end up running the other way, but turn around to fight it while Gigi takes Patrick off to save him.
I love how we're calling him that.
We don't have a name for him. And Patrick's not here, so I can say it.
Oh, yeah, I guess they still haven't said his name in the anime
No,
yet, eh?
no, they haven't.
That's crazy.
So right off rip, I guess Andre wasn't here to watch
All
the
I see is
episode.
Patrick now.
But
I can't answer it. It's crazy.
Well, how are we feeling about the kaiju?
It's okay.
It was okay.
Yeah,
It looks weird. It's kind of like it looks like a party animal.
It's supposed to be like a Godzilla knockoff, right?
Party animal.
No, it looks like a pinata of a dragon that's like blown up because it's got
Yes.
these weird like
Yes,
angles
it
all
does.
over. You know,
It does. He's
Right?
not wrong.
I bet you I have a stuffy of it at
It-
home. Because like one of the kids probably has like a dinosaur little stuffy.
yeah, probably. We end up seeing like he can use like camouflage and the electricity beams, which the animation for it wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
It was kind of cool. We got some cool fight scenes, obviously, like we would in Dandadan.
Alrighty.
We cut back to Patrick on Gigi's back, and he sweats all over Gigi, turning him into, of course, Evil Eye. Evil Eye then gets pissed that he sweat all over him and throws
He
his...
was like, "Your juices got all over me."
and then he just...
Literally, it's what he says. Like, I shit you not. That's what he says.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
He then proceeds to throw his backpack at Mach 10 past Patrick's head through a building, which
And then
ends
Patrick
up-
was like, "You're like Okurin."
yeah, basically. He's
Yeah,
like,
no
you're,
shit.
you're like Okarun. And
He
he's,
actually sees the transformation that Gigi does.
yeah.
He's like, "Why do you look different?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So
He can see.
he might have some spiritual power,
Unlike Patrick.
unlike real life Patrick. Yes. Yes.
Unlike our friend.
Yeah. Yes.
we then cut back to Okarun and Momo and Ira fighting. Okarun saves Ira. Momo saves Okarun and Ira. And then as they're fighting it, the backpack that Evil Eye yeeted smashes into the kaiju's head and it gets knocked out.
So at some point, Gigi and Ira arrive.
No. Ira's
No.
already fighting with Momo
Ira's-
and Okarun.
So they like Okurin.
Because the last time I saw it was Okarun, Momo,
Oh, yeah.
and Patrick.
Yeah, I'm explaining. Patrick, Okarun, and Momo run away from the kaiju, and there's a scene where like Gigi meets up with Ira, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "I don't know what's going on." And then they hear it smashing, and they see smoke, and out of the smoke, they see the three, and Momo's like, "Kaiju, run!" And then they're like, "What?" And then they see it, like, "Oh!" And then they start running with them.
Okay, cool.
And then
so the typical anime thing.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then
Okay.
Patrick and Gigi leave, and that's when that happens. And then
and that's when Coop brought up a very good point. He's like, "Why are they running?" He's like, "Oh, it's because they're teenagers." I
yeah,
keep
we
forgetting that.
at first we were like, why are they running away from this thing? They all have powers, but it actually does fit the script. They're high school students. They would be scared of a big.
I mean,
big
your
kaiju.
first thought as a. Yeah, that makes sense.
right?
Run. Run.
So-
I even think as like a normal adult, if you don't have any some sort of like military combat training, you would still run.
Very
A
true.
normal adult wouldn't just, I'm going to fight the kaiju. No, I'm running.
Very true.
Running that way or this way. If it's going in a straight line, I'm going the opposite direction.
Well, after it
I
gets,
know one person that would be like, stop.
after it gets
Miles.
knocked, after it gets knocked
No,
out,
I can see Miles doing that shit. No, it's not your turn.
he'd die
Sorry. It's just.
He'd die.
Sorry.
immediately.
I think they become best friends.
Sorry.
Miles would be the one dude who'd be like, "You're my friend now," and they'd be like, "Okay, get on my shoulder. We'll go destroy the town."
Oh, man. That's funny, dude. Stop it right now, please. One person at a time.
So after the kaiju gets knocked out, what does the gang do? They proceed to do exactly what we've been talking about. They
Transform
run.
and fight.
No,
Oh.
they run.
I like how
They
we're on
run.
different pages.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't even know where we are. The gang runs home. They end up
But
leaving.
they did fight it for a little bit.
No. After they fight it after. Don't worry, I'll get there.
They
Don't worry,
fought
big
it in the
dog.
town.
They did. Yep.
Yeah.
Give it a minute. Don't worry, I got this.
I'd back you up, but I.
So after the kaiju gets knocked down by the backpack, the gang runs back to their house. They realize that they need something to beat it, and Seiko's actually gone. So they start fiddling with the material.
You remember Ira getting shot with the electricity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't when they were back home.
No, I know. We're past that.
Okay, good.
Don't worry. We're past that. I know. We aren't going beat for beat anymore. If you want me to start describing the entire episode in
Okay,
its
man.
eternity,
I'll
we
stop
can.
interrupting. Shut up. Just keep going.
Jesus Christ! You were at the beginning of this. You're like, nah, nothing to talk about. We're bouncing back and forth. Okay, so the gang gets back. They realize they need something. They start using the alien tech or fiddling with it, and Patrick ends up realizing that he thinks he can transform it into a Megazord.
Well, he knows he can because they're
Yeah.
like, well, actually, Okran was the one who was like, we can use this to fight. And he's like, I can't think of anything bigger than a kaiju. And Patrick was like, I got this.
Megazord.
Megazord. Well, technically a Gundam.
And then
I was going to say, was it a Gundam?
Gundam. But it wasn't a pure looking Gundam because we find out later that he was like, this isn't what I thought of. This is not my design. And Momo was like, I thought of a giant Buddha.
yeah, so it's a Buddha
So it's a
Megazord.
hybrid between a Buddha and a Gundam.
But it's kind of like
a
a
Gundam.
but it's more like a Mechazord, isn't
A
it?
Gouda.
Because they all each are in
They
like
are
a
in different parts of
They're
it.
in different parts of it. It's not like a Gundam where
Oh,
it's
it's a
one.
Megazord.
It is.
That's what I literally said.
It is a Megazord. Yeah.
Did they hit
It's a
pose?
Megazord with Gundam aspirations mixed in with Buddha.
Yeah, and
I have to see this thing.
the entire time, Evil Eye is saying he's Groot now. Instead of saying I am Groot, he says I want to murder. And that's all he says for the remainder of the episode. Anytime it pans.
Well,
to him.
he ran thinking it was their day of fighting. And then Momo was
'cause
like,
every
"We're
Tuesday."
jumping back." Yeah, but then Momo was like, it's not Tuesday, you idiot. He was like, oh. He was deflated.
But yes, we end the episode with the Buddha Megazord. That is kind of the end of the episode. Overall thoughts,
Buddha Megazord is a funny name.
Sheldon. You watched it.
This
Andre
was a
has
7
not.
out of 10.
I'm giving it a 7.5. Giving it a solid 7.5. There's some cool things in there. It was okay. It was interesting. Not too bad of an episode.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Okay. And that brings us to the end of the episode.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Thank you guys, of course, for watching this episode.
As always.
If you guys have any different feelings about the episodes,
We
or the
don't care. No,
the Demon Slayer movie or the Nintendo Direct, let us know in the comments down below. Let us know how dumb we are and how good Pokopia looks and Pokemon Legends ZNA, and Nintendo's doing great things for the gaming space. Shut up! Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Peace and love.